Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca, I do makeup, and in this video I'm going to swatch and review and do a look with the Mini Violets palette by Juvia'S. This beauty right here. I want to do a video with each of the mini palettes. I did a poll on my Instagram and most of you guys voted that you want to see the violets first, and the next one was the berries. And I must say that I'm impressed with your choices, because in this bundle there are two neutral palettes, the nudes and the chocolates, and there are two colored palettes, the violets and the berries. And you guys seem to like color as much as I do. And if you want to see the reviews maybe for the other palettes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will try to be more consistent here on YouTube. Without any more talking, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I have my base already done. It's time for eyeshadow, and the palette that I'm going to use today is the Mini Violets by Juvia'S. This is how the palette looks like. I'm going to do some swatches and then I'm going to do a look with this palette, trying to use as many shades as I can. The minis retail for $14 on the Juvia'S website. I feel like that's a really great price, considering that the pens are really big, which means they will last you a very long time. Unfortunately, it's out of stock right now. The only mini that it's in stock at this moment is the chocolates. Anyways, we're going to move on with the swatches. The shades have no names. The palette has two matte shades and these ones are shimmers. So I'm going to start swatching them. They feel really soft. Like, I've noticed this on Juvia'S palettes. There are like buttery texture. You don't get any fallout. They are not dusty. They are buttery and soft. I'm going to swatch it on my hand. Next up we have this lighter color. Let's see how it looks. It's kind of a light pinkish purple. It looks kind of a light pink. It's really reflective, as you can see. It reflects the light. It's really pretty, I like it. Next up we have this matte shade right here. This is the darker matte. It looks kind of a bluish purple. It feels more dry than the shimmers. Okay, moving on to the second row. We have this light purple, blue purple shade. I don't know, I'm bad at describing. It looks like an icy blue purple, something like that. Oh, I like it. It's like kind of a lilac shade, lilac shimmer. As you can see, it's again very reflective. Next up we have this shimmer. This is a purple with some really fine blue sparkles. I can see in this. This is the shade. And last but not least, because I feel like this is my favorite shade of the palette, I always wanted to have a lilac shade like this, so I'll swatch it. Ah, this is so beautiful. Ah, they're so pretty. These are the swatches up close so you guys can see them better. Okay, before I apply any eyeshadow, I need to prime the eyelid, and I'm going to use the Huda Beauty concealer to prime. I usually use concealer and I like using this one because it's thick and really pigmented and covers up completely. So I just apply some concealer on a flat brush, and with tapping motions I'm going to blend it in. And by the way, depending on the look, you can set the concealer with powder or not set it. I usually don't set it because I usually do bold, colorful looks and colors look more pigmented on a sticky base. If you set the concealer with powder, you're going to have an easier time blending the shadows, but they're not going to look as pigmented. But if you're a beginner, I suggest you use some powder on top, so the blending process is going to be a little bit easier. And the first shade I'm going to use is going to be this lilac shade here, the matte shade. I'm going to use a Juvia'S 006 blending brush because I wanted to show you guys these brushes. I'm really impressed because they are so soft, and I washed them and they look fine after washing. I'm going to coat the brush in the color, dust off a little bit of the excess, and apply it in the crease. And I'm going to apply it on the lower lash line as well. To deepen out the outer corner a little bit, I'm going to use this darker purple here. I'm going to use a Morphe 507 brush and stamp this color. Oh my god, this is pigmented. Okay, and I'll stamp the color in my outer corner and kind of bring it up towards the crease, so it kind of lifts up my eye a little bit. Now I'll take the previous brush again, the one that I used to apply the color in the crease, and I kind of blend the two colors together so I make sure there are no harsh lines. I apply very little pressure on the brush. In my inner portion of the lid, I want to use this shade right here. And to apply this shade, I'm going to use the Juvia'S 002 Small Definer brush. So I'll pack that shade in my inner portion of the eyelid. Oh, this looks so pretty. And kind of diffuse it upwards. By the way, with a shimmer, if you want to get like maximum pigmentation, you can use your finger or you can wet the brush with some setting spray. I usually pack the shimmer with the brush like this, and if I need to, I will layer it with my finger a little bit more. Okay, so let's do that. I will pick a little bit of that shade on my finger. In the center of my eyelid, I'm going to use this shimmer next to the previous one that we used. This one right here is like a dark bluish purple, and I'm going to take that on a Morphe M124 brush. I will try to extend it into this shimmer that we previously used, so we kind of blend them together. And again, I'm going to use my finger to intensify it. Oh, this is way better. I'm using the brush that I used to apply the dark matte purple in the other corner to kind of diffuse the shade here in the crease area. I didn't put any additional product on the brush. It's just the product that was left on the brush. Two more shades and I can say that I used every shade in this palette, which is great. These two shades right here I haven't used, so I will apply them on the lower lash line. And I'm going to use small precision brushes like this. This is the NYX brush in number 20, and this is the Makeup Addiction Precision Shader brush. I'm going to start with the Makeup Addiction one and pick up this lighter pinkish shimmer right here. I apply that shimmer in the inner portion of the lower lash line, kind of in the inner corner as well, although I think I'm going to apply a stronger highlight on top. In the inner part of the lower lash line, I'm going to use this shimmer purple right here, the last shade of the palette, and I can finally see that I used every shade. I'm going to pick that up on the NYX 20 brush that I showed you before. It's just a small detail brush like this, and I apply that shimmer right in the middle and diffuse it into the other shades. I want to intensify the outer corner a little bit more, so I'm going to take the dark purple again, the dark matte purple, and just apply a little bit of that in the outer portion of the lower lash line and kind of blend it with the upper portion. I recently found these rhinestones laying around my house, and they have all sorts of different shapes. And I think I'm going to apply some star shapes under my eyelids right here. To apply rhinestones, I usually use a lash glue and a handle of a brush like this. I take a little bit of lash glue on the handle and I apply a dot here where I want to put the rhinestone. And using the same handle, I pick up the rhinestone. Since it's a little bit sticky and it's going to pick it up, I carefully apply the little star here. And now I'm curling my lashes and then adding a little bit of mascara and false lashes, and that's it. And now I'm going to apply the Lush Beauty lashes in the style Posh off camera, and also I'm going to do my lips off camera, and then I'll come back to give you my final thoughts. Okay, lips are done. I applied this NYX Duochrome lip gloss. This one is in the shade Gypsy Dreams. It looks kind of unusual, but I don't know, I kind of like how it looks with this whole theme of the look. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look done using the Violets by Juvia'S Glaze. If you like the color scheme, if you're into purple and you like the colors, I feel like this is a really great palette. Every shade is beautiful and pigmented, and I haven't had any issues with them. They're easy to blend, they are pigmented, beautiful, so if you like the colors, I'd say go for it when it comes back in stock, since right now it's out of stock. Of course, you don't have much variety, you can only create purple looks, of course, but I feel like that's the point of these palettes. They revolve around one color. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I'll start being more consistent here on YouTube. I really want to do this. I'll be here every Monday and Friday. You can even press the bell icon so you get notified when I upload. That's it on my side. I hope you're having a great day or evening or whatever, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!